this started. This stream may or may not end up on YouTube on my channel, so if you are watching this via YouTube, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. And let me fill you in on some things that are going on right now. No one's really here in the stream yet, but basically, there's been a lot of issues this morning. So currently, the server was, or the game was actually recently updated, and the server is not updated. So we don't have access just yet. We need to get that updated, have a message out, but that may be who knows how long. So I'm kind of thinking about playing some single player on this map that I've checked out a little bit and actually looked really cool, this Lasland map. So I think that's what we're going to do. I have Discord up, and then I am going to keep an eye on that and see if the Gamedev server gets updated, and if it does, then we will do that. So people coming into the stream, I see a Fox here. Welcome Fox and Wolf, Pixel Rep, and of course we have Gwenny B here, helping out here. So anyway, yeah, like I said, server having issues. Not issues, just not updated. So, and then I've had all kinds of other stuff going on. I've had driver problems this morning. The Twitch alert stuff changed to Steam Labs, and so they've had login issues this morning. I couldn't even log in for a while. When I did and had the alerts going, as one just popped up there, I guess I should pay attention to that. That was up for a little bit while I was previewing testing, and then it went back down. Their login servers went down. So who knows? It may be that the alert stuff here for new followers goes down in and out. They've had issues, but it's one of those funny things when I went to get things started this morning and that wasn't working, and I looked and the message from them was like 20 minutes before, like, yep, our login servers are down. And I was like, awesome. One thing after another. It's going to be, this is down, that's down, you know, my drivers aren't working, all kinds of problems. Okay, so here we are at the loading screen for Unturned. Was trying to figure out, okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to, do something else, stream something else, a different game? I thought, like I mentioned at the top of this, we would do some single player. So this map seemed really cool. I think that's what we're going to do, is jump into it. You'll just have to excuse me a second. I'm kind of checking over everything else over here. So yeah, I think we can just kind of jump in here. So today is all about hanging out and relaxing. That's going to be the goal. I am not going to be streaming for as long as I thought I might, because I kind of thought I might start like an hour or more ago, and then I decided to push that. And then once I did decide to push that, we've had all these issues. So I think at this point, this stream might go for an hour, maybe. Now, usually when I say something's going to last, a certain amount of time, it lasts way longer. The last stream from last Friday, I think I was hoping for 2 hours at the most, and that came out to like 3 hours and 40 minutes. So yeah, a little crazy. Okay, so here we are. Now, I don't know this map. I just know I looked at it on Steam. There's Fox. Fox is now hosting this stream. I thought Fox was going to stream. Actually, I think he might be in the very near future, was the idea. Fox may wait till the Gamedev server's up, though. Let's see. Like I said, I don't know this map very well, or at all, really. I know that there's like an underwater segment that connects like two islands and everything. So you got a lot of construction dudes here. Man, it's gonna get dark already. I suppose I could use this is single player, you can use commands. I might actually kick it today, and then that will be the only thing that I do. I'm actually going to do that. I don't know why it's night. Maybe because I spun this up just a little bit ago. I just jumped in for a second. I think it's at day. Okay, that's it. That's all I want to do. Is I'd like to start during the day. I don't want to start at night. Should I carry fertilizer? There's what? A GPS right off the bat? Sweet. I will take that. Let's take a look. Where are we? Let's see. I'm trying to. Oh, you can scroll the map here. Oh, there we are. Okay, so boat repair docks. Man, I blended right in over there. Okay, so where do we want to go? So we have the docks here. Golden Hills. Is that a town? I'm not sure. Outpost Indigo. Hampton Prison. I'm not sure I want to go there. We're not quite ready for that. But if I were to follow the road, basically follow the water, I could cross this. I'm kind of looking for a town. I don't know. I guess maybe that's what we'll do, is we'll follow the water and try to get to the bridge. I'm not going to worry about the fertilizer. So welcome once again, everybody. Sorry, lots of things going on, like I said. A lot of different issues and everything, so... Fox is going to take off and go get ready. Cool, we'll see you later, Fox. I'm sure some people will hop over and watch you once you get started. Kind of keeping an eye on Discord, like I said. We're going to see if the Gang Z server comes up, and if that happens, I'll probably switch. Are we ready for hand-to-hand combat? I really don't want to lose the GPS already, but I'm not seeing any other weapons here. There is a nail gun, and there's some clothes and maybe some other things. But you know what? I don't want to fight the runner there. Whoa. And I got both of them. Actually, you know what's funny? If I could just outrun these guys... Let me see. Okay. So they peeled off. It's early morning for Gwenny B. She's up early. But it sounds like that's the norm. Okay. So I ran them off. I don't know if I can kind of squeeze between this or not. Just try to walk down in here. Yeah, I don't care for the nail gun, really. I know it's probably better than nothing. I have a plaid shirt and corduroy pants. Is that normal? Do you start with those? On this map? Can you do that? Huh. I don't know if you can do that on a map. I suppose... Oh, wait, with loadouts. Maybe there's something you can automate in that regard. I don't know why I came over here. I don't want these masks or anything. I might use this, though. Will that ditch them if... Oh, not when I'm sprinting. That's not going to help me at all. Well, I think we're going to die here. They won't fall in water, though, right? Yeah, suckers. I guess if I was going to walk over to the bridge and then just cross, I could just cross now. It doesn't look like I would be missing anything on the way. The wreck of the SS Boston. It's probably underwater. Okay. Let's swim over here. I think this is a large map. Classified as a large map. See you later. What up 123. 1:36 p.m. for Wolf. I'm not sure what time it is right now. Let me actually have my phone right here. 10:40 for me a.m. There's the bridge. Now, GPS said that there was the wreck of the SS Boston. I'm imagining it's underwater, right? I'm not going to be able to swim very well. Last time Weem streamed, it was a better time. Better time for Gwenny. Yeah, when was that? What time did I do that? Was that around dinner my time? 6? Was it like afternoon for you? 1 or something? Can't remember. This is my second stream this year, like in 2016. I just don't stream. I think I've streamed probably... I was kind of guessing earlier, like 10 to 15 times total in the last 4 or 5 years. So it's kind of spread out, just happens every once in a while. This morning was actually really a bummer because the server wasn't updated, the Twitch alert stuff had issues, there was all kinds of, these things, these problems kept coming up, and I was like, this seems so familiar. There was always little things, and I think that always got to me. I think when you're streaming all the time, you have so many days that are just fine that the ones that are kind of problematic are not really a big deal, but it seems like whenever I go to stream, there's issues, multiple, a number of things. Let's see, 6 p.m. my time. Yeah, that sounds right. I think, yeah, it was like somewhere around dinner or something like that. That's the best time for Gwenny B. Well, I'm going to have to note that. Let's take a peek here, because I'm wandering at this point. So there's an airfield, and I've got no weapons. I want to scavenge. So there is a town over here, or there's the big city. I could have started heading in that direction, but I kind of like the idea of like a smaller town. Elkridge, maybe? Is that where I should go? Maybe that's where I should go. I kind of want residential, right? I want to find some clothes, stuff like that. Although, granted, again, we started with a plaid shirt. Actually, is this one better? No, they're the same. Well, this one looks cooler. No, don't stream that late. 6 p.m.'s late. What time is that for you, Jiden? Find a road here. I'd love to find a car just hanging out here. Okay, let's see. Camp. Okay, so there's a camp actually. If I hit this road and go left, there's a camp down here. That might be good. I might find like snacks and stuff. That'd be cool. Somewhat nearby. Stream morning for me. It's better for more viewers. It's funny, we have so many Negans people streaming today. Between Fox, Proxy's going to be streaming at 3 Eastern. So that's noon my time. Hour and a half or so. Excuse me. I'm kind of like coughing here. I'm trying to mute myself when I do that. Let's see. This is a bit of a walk. One of the downsides of playing on a really big map. And food and water are going to be a thing. That's a cool thing at camps too, is that you can find canteens. Okay, here we go. It's so weird being back on a map like this, like Canada, as far as the colors go. The Russia one is so muted. This one seems like really bright. Oh, it'd be really cool if there's a boat here. That'd be awesome. Okay, let me check something real quick. Let's see here.
You either love the chocolatey peanut
oh no, there's an ad running now.
Cereal, or there's a tiny tennis pro.
We'll go ahead and mute that real quick. I think that's muting. Sorry, I ended up switching over to my Twitch page and it's playing an ad right now. Okay, let's see. That should be sounds back, hopefully. Man, this camp is crowded with people. There's water here. Let's see. I'm so used to being able to sneak quite a bit. Oh, there's a Jeep over there. Let's do that. Let's go hop in a Jeep. Okay. We can take the Jeep in. There's so many zombies here. I forgot how brutal it is in the beginning of this game. Trying to make it. Just trying to make it in the world. I might try and creep out with this truck. I guess I could turn the truck around maybe and start squishing them. I'm just trying to think, if I were to drive and not have a lot of gas, where I might go. There's a steel factory. I like the idea of going to Elkridge, but let's see if there's gas in this thing. Okay, there is. Let's do this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to like flip this thing around and start running people over. Don't crash this Weem. Oh, there we go. Let's get back here. Okay. Hey, everybody. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it stopped. Why did it just, like, full-on stopped on them? We're gonna have to get out of here. I can't back up fast enough. Get out, Wayne, run! Man, it came to a full stop. That was crazy. Is it fully burning? This has been the worst start right here. Okay, so they ended up turning around. Maybe they didn't go back far enough. Let's see. Yeah, they're right there at the entrance. Okay. Man, did I kill any? I don't even see any bodies. I may just have to try and be sneaky and just see how it goes. I'd like to get into this building. It's possible, I guess. Maybe I pulled some of them far enough away? Actually, I think I did. Yeah, we'll just hug this side over here. I see, like, I think chips. There's also something sticking through the counter. Yeah, I think this is going to have some good stuff in it. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'll take that. These pants, I don't know if these are any good. Probably not. Oh yeah, they're better. Sweet. Let's make some things. Okay, I'm not going to use this just yet. Chicken soup. All kinds of food here, dang. Vortac. He's telling me not to die. He's here to jinx me, you guys. That's all he wants. He just wants to see me burn. That's what Vortac's all about. Let's see. I couldn't remember if you could drink from this without a canteen or something. I guess you can't. Yeah. Try and check some tents, and then maybe we'll head out. My mic is blocking all of my important stats in the bottom left. It's no good. Can't see those. Okay, hammer. I'd love a weapon. Ooh. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Okay, just gotta move some things around here real quick. Alrighty. So Vortex says, don't blame me, blame my viewers. All they do is sit there and wait for me to die and then peace out. I just thought that's how Twitch worked. Yes. Let's see. Ooh, I will take that. I'm definitely a fan of the knife. These pants, let's check these out. Yeah, they're the same, but they're kind of cool. They're different. They're like leather. Shred the rest of this. This shirt isn't any better, is it? It is. Yes, go ahead and salvage. We're gonna keep the little saw. That's sometimes that's not easy to find. Let's put that there. Okay. Let's see. Welcome, Rec. Is that Rec? Oh, Raku. I thought it was a QUE or something. Raku 97. Okay, we have a knife now. Man, a knife is everything. Playing on the Gamedev server is when we went to the Russia map, I was so wanting my butterfly knife, and I ended up finding one finally. They're pretty rare, so I was super happy to have it. But just knives in general are good. In fact, last night I ended up with a spare butterfly knife, and Cube was looking for one, so I actually passed that on to Cube because I know what it's like to want the knife so bad. He was really wanting one. Well, anyway, Generic B wanted one too, and he was on. It was just myself, Cube, and Jenny B, and so anyway, I ended up surprising them. I left the spare butterfly knife at the airplane that the OPB has. I just left it outside, and I told Cube, he was streaming, I said, hey, you better go check the plane, and so he was spooked walking around it with his scope and gun ready, but then he found that. And then for Jenny, I went and left it in his driveway and told him to check his driveway. Excuse me, I'm like hacking up a storm. Hopefully I'm correctly muting when I do that. Oh man, the game changes so much when I have a knife. That's all it takes. So anyway, I no longer have my butterfly knife on the Gamedev server because I gave mine and then I gave the spare away. But I don't know. I know what that's like to really want the knife, so I wanted to kind of hook those guys up. And I could find one again. I'll be hitting up the airport. That was actually one of the things I wanted to do today, was go to get another knife. Did you find your knife in the airport tower? I did. Were you the one that told me to go there? I don't recall. Somebody was saying that in the stream, and so I ended up doing that. And first shot, I got there, and boom, it was just chilling up there. There is so much food here. It's ridiculous. Look at all this food. It's crazy. This was the place to go. I wish I had a canteen, though. Man, that's what I really want. I'm looking around my mic right now to see how much food that gives me. Cool. I am correctly muting. Thank you. Sweet. Man, you guys. I'm hacking up a storm here. Trying not to. So much water. Just give me a canteen. And all these backpacks. Man, this map is OP. An OP map. Everything's too good. I should really start dropping the low quality food. I have so much that there's just no point in whoops. There's no point in taking this. Why? I thought that was shift right click. Why is that not working? To put something down? Shift right click? No. Shift left click? There we go. Shift left click. So Sirkaz always says keep anything 46 and above. I mean, I guess it is good. Huh. Did I salvage that? There we go. I was going to say, I've never crafted anything with leather. I didn't see an option. I was like, let me look. Nope, nothing there. I'm sure there's things you can do with that. I never use it, though. Filling up this inventory quick. Okay, salvage. Do we have any fuel in here? Probably not. Nope. Okay, cool. Looks like there's actually some more stuff across the water here. So we can go check that out. What's up, Rax? Welcome, welcome. I'm looking over. I don't see any message about Gang Z being updated yet. Come here, buddy. Is that a walkway through? Whoa, you like clipped into me. You got stuck. Get off me. How is my knife? 20%. I only have 2 of 3 metal. That'll do it. Repair this thing. Cool. I was like, I shouldn't have to do my strong attack on him multiple times like that. I drew your attention, but not your buddies over there, huh? Whoops. I'm grabbing more food here. Okay, cool. So we got like a log bridge over here. That's pretty cool looking. Is there any boats? A boat would be cool. A little jet ski or something. We got mask, wetsuit. I don't care about that. Fishing pole might not be bad if later I am desperate for food. I seem to be terrible at fishing though. Vortak is asking if this is the Gang Z server. It is not. Unfortunately, the Gang Z server is not updated. So I don't have access to it. There's a few of us actually waiting right now. Fox is going to stream soon, and he'd like to do that on the Gang Z server as well. But we must wait. Still no PSJ around, sadly, Fox says. Yeah. Yep. I'm hoping it will get mentioned in Discord. I'm assuming somebody will mention it in Discord when it's up. I don't have Twitter up right now. I sent him a DM, but if he responds to me, I won't see it. So keep an eye on Discord. This is really cool. Look at that bridge and stuff. This is awesome. I've been wanting to actually explore this map for a while, so this gives me a good reason to do it, to actually check it out. I saw it on the workshop, and it was highly rated. It looked really cool. It looked like it had some really cool elements, and so it's been on my list for a while. It's actually, I copied it down a while back. This turned out being a really good trip going to the campground. Glad I came over here. Oh, so much meat. These guys are eating like kings. Whoops. Oh, I was just getting ready to get out of the way. I was like, no, don't spit on me. Let's actually check this. Sneaky as much as we can do. Okay, I want to check these buildings. Get off of me. No. Jeez. Taking so many hits. I'd love to find a canteen. That's kind of like a big thing right now. We have so much food that I'm not too concerned about it. Let's actually go here. Rag. On down the line. Do those. Rag dress. Okay, cool. And we'll go 3, 4. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's check this out. I'm serious. I'm going to stop carrying food. I'm getting so much of it. And I don't know if I'll pick up leather stuff either, because I've just shred that and then I'd be carrying around leather, which I don't really care for right now. Let's see. Guess my sneaky's good enough to walk by them now, if they're not facing me. What pants did I have right now? Leather. Okay. Food. Look at all this food, you guys. Well, I know where to come back if food becomes an issue. Let's see. All food. I think I already went in here, didn't I? I'm kind of. Is this? So this is just kind of an outdoor amphitheater kind of setup, seating. I guess it's kind of like the soccer seating. I suppose that's what it was. Whoa, had a little bit of a lag there. Go away. And I'm bleeding. Oh boy. Come on. Wrong number. I guess I used 4. Stream froze. You're back. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, you should have read the title, Vortac. Let's see here. So we had Fox here. You guys know Fox. You guys have... Anybody here right now has probably seen him stream, seen his YouTube videos. We gang Z it up together in the Negan's Boys. But Vortac is here too. I've known Vortac for a long while. And he does the tubes. He's not on the Gang Z server. But he's been starting to play a bit of Unturned. You can check him out at youtube.com/VortacVids. And we do stuff together every once in a while. I definitely want to do more. We need to do more, man. I know we were talking about... What was that game? Staxel, I think. Potentially checking that out. Once there becomes some survival elements to it, anyway. Whoops. Not close enough. Yeah, get off of me. No. I'm doing terribly right now. I'm so used to the timing on the butterfly knife, which I shouldn't say because I'll open one of these, find a butterfly knife, and then still do just as bad, and I won't have that excuse anymore. But I love the butterfly knife. And the debate people have right now is like, well, is it actually better? Not debate, but that's what a lot of people wonder. And I actually don't know the answer to that. But what I can tell you is they have different animations. I'm like, isn't this one the same though? The kitchen knife or whatever, and the military knife, they're different. And the butterfly knife, I think what it comes down to is I'm just so used to it that I'm used to the timing on it. The way the animation works and everything, I don't know. Okay, we need to prep some more bandages if this is going to be a thing. And I pretty much shredded everything. Maybe I should have made dressings because it uses so much, and you don't necessarily need dressing to stop bleeding. So, and I'm not actually used to bleeding right now because we had the bleeding off for so long. Like maybe I should just make bandages so that I can stop any bleeding when that comes up. Craft a bandage. We'll call that number 3. Okay. Okay, whew, let's take in the sights and a drink of water. Okay, cool. Let's see where we're at, because we're kind of plowing through the camp, kind of getting what I need. Cool, so this is just all this campground here. It's very cool. I don't know what this Staden Point is, or Staden Point. We could go to the steel factory. That's nearby. That might actually be kind of cool. Looks like it's got some train stuff going through there. Maybe there's military type stuff there. I'm not sure. But I will clear out the last couple guys here and check out these buildings. Pop, 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 pop. Get over here. How did I miss that? You know what? Let's just use this now. And can we do any more? One more in there. Pretty much going all sneaky beaky initially, because I'm confident with the knife. I don't know why I took that bacon. And we need to drink. Look at that, I'm actually somewhat paying attention. We'll have this soup. Man, my wellness is down already? Why is my wellness down already? So far, 67%? I call it wellness. I think it's actually like radiation or something, but let's see. I guess I don't need to eat that just yet. Yeah, Gwenny is super helpful. She is going to be modding 2 streams at the same time. But you know what? It's myself and Fox, I believe, and everybody loves watching Fox. So this should be very low key because I'm running the same time as, I think especially because I'm running the same time as Fox, and then I don't know. That might keep things light here, which is okay with me. I'm fine with fewer people. Especially early on. I feel like I'm still just trying to get the hang of all this whole streaming thing. Really, buddy? Did I get you? No. I'm actually not too great with the flankers. And now I'm sprinting. This could end very poorly for me. No! Okay, we're just going to run a little bit. This got a little too crazy. And if I get some bleed, I'm in big trouble. Yay, Weem's learning about the food and drink. Yeah. Fox says no one's gonna watch. Whatever. Whatever, man. Okay, we're not bleeding, fortunately. I might just have to use a rag. Just rub some dirt on it, Weem. Rub some dirt on it, it's fine. Look at these bridges. Okay, Vortex gotta head out to do some video editing. Indeed. I think it's Unturned related too, isn't it? If I recall correctly. Let's see. I know I'm going off in a... Oh, we are underneath the factory. Awesome, it's actually right here. For some reason I thought it was over to the right and that I had a ways to go. Can I get up here? Let's see here. There we go. Look at this. Ooh. Looks cool. A lot of the stuff I'm not going to be all that concerned about. Oh, the knife is good. I might drop the leather, to be honest. I'm gonna kind of need some room here in the near future. Okay, let's see here. We need bandages. Rag, rag, bandage. 3. Okay, getting a little bit of color back. A little bit of color in the world. Yeah, yeah. Hey Fox, what game are you gonna stream, by the way? If you play Unturned, Gwenny will leave. She'll go play Unturned with you. Let's see. I'm going to have people over tomorrow. Saturday is kind of a day that I've been having friends over. Not every Saturday, but many Saturdays. And we just do gaming. Jeez. Whatever we feel like, you know, kind of comes up at the time. So anyway, this time, what are we doing tomorrow? I think the plan is Warframed, probably primarily. But we may end up getting into some other stuff, so... Usually we play something until one of us is like, I can't do it anymore. And then we move on. But there's some Saturdays where that's just, we just play one game, like, all day and night. Warframe we actually played last weekend, had a blast. My buddy Knox and I stayed up until 4:30 in the morning. Something like that. Let's see. Is it me? Are you talking about me being stubborn? Let's see. I kind of want to go up there. You show me ladders and I want to climb them. Yeah, look at that. This guy's going to go right through the other guy. He doesn't even notice. It's brutal. Take some beatings with this knife. Ha! You scared me, man. Don't scare me, man. Get back. Okay. Can we do any more of this? Actually, you know what? Let's roll survival up here, since we got enough to put that up a couple. I would like my my food and hunger to last a bit longer. I forgot about that. Okay, can we get up there without drawing attention? I guess it doesn't matter. They can't ladder up. Okay. Wait. I was trying to watch chat. Looked over at, I was like, okay, ladder is here. Look over at chat. Nope, Weem, that's a roof. You can't ladder through a roof. Let's see here. Oh, is that it? Can you... Oh, I was like, is there anything in there? It doesn't seem to be anything up there, so that's the thing we need to not do. Oh no! Careful, Weem. I actually just did this. Last night on the server I went to perform a bit of flimflammery on Cube. On his stream, he was actually down in the sewers. He had just gone down there, and I wasn't even in the game. I was on his stream. So I quickly jumped on. I grabbed a car, and I sped over to St. Petersburg as fast as I could. I was watching his stream. I knew there was delay. I was like, if he starts heading out, then I know like he's going to get out pretty soon, so I got to be really fast. So I literally just sped into St. Petersburg. I jumped out of the car and just started sprinting. I was drawing all kinds of aggro through town because I thought, you know what? Just jump down in the sewers. They can't take the ladder. It's totally fine. And I just ate it down the ladder really bad. I like took a ton of damage when I hit the bottom, but the zombies fell on me too. I didn't know they would go down a ladder. I knew they couldn't go up. But sure enough, a spitter, a couple other guys just fell down on me and killed me. And it was just so... I was laughing a lot, but it was just kind of funny because Cube was like, oh no, Weem died. And I was just cracking up because I was like, little does he know. But then Cube went out of his way and he came in and... or he went to pick me up, but I was actually already most of the way back. And he picked up all my stuff for me and gave it back to me. So... one of the reasons I wanted to hook him up with a butterfly knife. He said he owes me, but he really does know me. It was a lot of fun. What I was going to do was wait near the ladder in the pitch black, no light, and just startle him. And just try and scare him. Just be like, booga booga booga. Jenny B is really good at scaring people. He'll like take a can, he does the soda can scare, cracks that open, it's super loud, it just makes you jump. But, hey, what's up, Kalo? Hey, welcome. Welcome. So, anyway, it was going to be really good. It was going to be super funny. I was really excited, and then I just totally ate it, and it was just horrible. It was so bad. But it was fun anyway. Cube, myself, and Generic B just chilling on the server last night. All three of us, each in a different gang, and yet, hanging out, messing around together, just goofing around. I think that's like one of the great things about the server one. A lot of people really see the competitive side. They watch, me or Fox or whoever and see, okay, it's Negan's against everybody else. Or they watch somebody in OPB and say, it's OPB against all those guys. But, the content creation is like the biggest thing. We're on the server. I was gonna say we're here. This is not the Gang Z server. We're on the server to really have fun, make content, and that's kind of the main thing. And also, then second to that is to competitively like go at each other and everything. But as long as it makes for good content, so there's plenty of times we help each other out. If somebody dies and they're like, I don't think I'm going to get to my stuff, I'm like, where are you? I'll pick you up. It doesn't matter what gang they're in. I'll grab a car. I'll go anywhere. I'll go pick somebody up. So, and that's how most of us are on there. I think everybody's that way. I say most of us. Everybody is, but sometimes, people will be in the middle of things, either recording or they're streaming or something. They can't. Started at the bottom, now we're here. Yep. Let's see. I kind of need some clothes. There's another GPS. Oh, and there's a blowtorch there. I'll probably draw this guy, but there we go. I'm feeling really off right now. Like, I'm missing a lot, and I keep getting hit. I don't know what's up there. What's up with that? Yep, I already have this, but I want to salvage. The knife's at 92%. It's not, like, so low that it shouldn't be, wrecking people right now. I'm ruining the magic by telling you all. I know. I've actually considered doing a behind-the-scenes kind of video of sorts. Just for fun. Just for funs. Look at that view. Look at the bridge. There's another bridge over there. Man, so cool. Where am I facing? And what could be out there? Oh, Elkridge is over there. So if I were to walk over and cross these tracks, I could go to Elkridge. I kind of like the idea that there's military guys here. It's a little brutal. Like, this might be a cool place to come back to. So maybe what I'll do is I will head off in that direction. More ladders, actually. It looks like you can get to this. Wait. No, never mind. Never mind. Oh, man, you guys, I'm, like, thirsty. Did I pick up any? No. These cans and stuff help, though, right? Tuna, maybe? You know what I forgot? Oh, you guys, I completely forgot. You know what? I broke my rule. One of the things I've been doing in these games... Excuse me. One of the things I've been doing is trying to, first thing, make a bedroll, so I have a place to respawn. Kind of broke that rule. I kept making bandages, and this could be a problem because my wellness or radiation or whatever you might want to call it is getting low enough that I'm going to start leaking. I'm going to start leaking life in the near future if that goes down, and that's going to go down as I eat some of this food that I've got. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Spawn point. Yep, exactly. That's like my first thing, and that's what I tell people. I've told people about this game, because people have played on my recommendation. They're like, "Oh, it's so hard. I hate that you die and you randomly spawn." It's like, I know. One of the things you focus on though is just wander around, like try to find clothes, and if you die, respawn, try to find clothes. When you find them, shred them up, make a bedroll, put that down, and start scavenging in the area. Where you basically put that down. If you want to move, going between points of interest is pretty safe. So just pick up the bed, move, and then when you get to another point of interest, just drop it at the edge of it, outside of a town or whatever the case may be, and you're pretty good. Give me a knife and a bedroll, and I'm set. It's just that I forgot the bedroll part today. This is the land of bridges, I think. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, leaking life, yeah. Leaking the life. So there is a tunnel that does go through. And that's looks like it's going to take us to Elkridge. Let's do that. A rain barrel? What? That's awesome. I don't know if I've ever found a rain barrel just out in the world before. That's cool. I know that they drop. I've seen somebody else find one, but I've never myself run across one. I don't really care for the campfire. I don't have a lot of space either. What do we have here? Saw? Now I forgot, inevitably, that going through this area means we are going to have to try and get by people. By people, I mean zombies. Okay, what we can do is... I'm actually going survival with that. I was going to go sneaky beaky and try to be super sneaky. I'm not going to pick up the spotlight. I'm not base building, so... I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Aviators 01, is that what your name is meant to be? If so, I got it. Nailed it. If not, sorry. Can I sneak by you? If not, prepare to sprint lane. Nope. Oh boy, run, run, run. Whoops, that is not the sprint button. Whoa, excuse me. So this is bad. I'm at 25%. Oh, don't hit me. And we're just gonna have to... I gotta slow down because I need to build up. I need to make sure I have stamina. Oh no, look at this, you guys. Is this like Tecmo Bowl football? Excuse me, coming through. He's going for the touchdown. I'm out of stamina. Oh, no. So brutal. So brutal. Chloe says the Rust update looks amazing. Awesome. Okay. Well, we lost it all. Where are we at? Oh, well, we don't have GPS, so we're not going to know. Oh, what a bummer. Oh, well. That's fine. Gang Z is still not up. That's a bummer. But you know what? Actually, I think we're at the big town, actually. Huh. Alright, well, I'm actually okay with this. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Okay, I need to mute up again, kind of hacking a little bit here. Okay, so we're at the town. We're at the big town. Sweet. I don't need bricks, tape, none of that. I'd love clothes. Okay. So probably residential. We have a hardware store, fire. I really don't want to fight anybody. What happened to our skills, by the way? Okay, it's not bad. Let's get a scarf. This scarf does hold inventory space. Well, I was not sure. Had to double check that. Yeah, I don't have to drink anymore. Yep, that solved my problem for sure. Okay, same amount of space. We'll go with this. That's cool. Oh, Weem, come on. What are you doing? We just went over this. We just went over this. Okay. We got some pants. Ooh. Nice. Get the poncho. Okay, we're gonna salvage, but keep the cloth, Weem. We need 9, so we're at what, 7? Now, technically, I could shred a shirt of mine and get us there, but... Ooh, look at that. I'll definitely take a military knife. I will take any knife over no knife. This is the funny thing. Is there anything in here? I wonder. Okay. So we're good now, actually. Salvage. Let's do this. Bed roll. Do you believe it? Look how easy that was. Okay, so let's do something here. We are probably... I'm going to probably hang here for a while and scavenge in this town. I was thinking about putting this in the house back there, but I don't know if it's possible for zombies to spawn like really close to that. I suppose it doesn't really matter. That might be kind of cool, is instead of building a base, just occupy... Oh, crap. Just occupying one. Where's my knife at? Oh, you guys, too. No. Oh. I hit 1 and 2 and it wasn't coming out. So it might be cool to just occupy a house and just be like, this is my pad. And you know what? This has a big dish on top. That's cool. Let's do that. We're going to take this one over. We're going to take this one over. Let's see. Let's see. We're just going to put this like in the living room. Why not? I guess I could put it on a bed where it kind of makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Let's see here. Get up in that window, Weem. It's like my sleeping bag. You know, I'm gonna put the sleeping bag on a bed. I don't want to use their blankets, zombie blankets. Okay, cool. We are gonna spawn here now if we die. Perfect. Oh, that's like such a big sigh of relief. Very cool. Okay, let's see. So how many do we have here right now? This is what, 12 people here? Not too shabby. You go away. I think I prefer the military knife over the Swiss Army knife. Hoodie, you know, and I never remember like what holds the most when it comes to this stuff. It's the same. And what is that? 5x3 15 or 4x4 16? Okay, cool. We'll keep that. Salvage, salvage, salvage. We're actually in pretty good shape now. We got some food. Drink is definitely a thing, but we do have a little bit of food. Oh, I wish I had that barrel. We don't know where we're at because we don't have GPS. I don't even know if I'm close. I might be close to where I died, but build a house on the roofs. That'd be cool. Living room is the best for sleeping, when he says. Let's see. Let's take a peek. I think I actually... Did I roll through here already? I think I did. Or not. Oh yeah, kind of did. You got 88 followed. Thank you. And you know what? You're the first person that I've actually seen on there. I think we had one earlier. I missed it. Dang it. But that's the first time I've seen one using the alerts. So thank you. Thanks for following. I appreciate it. Let's see. Stuff and things. I should... Can you break the cans down into metal? Actually, I don't remember. For some reason, I thought you couldn't. Yeah, you can't salvage that. That's a bummer. Oh well. I'm getting all twisted around. I'm seeing this house now, and I'm like, was I in here? I can't remember. I don't recall at all. Aviators 001 followed now. Thank you. I actually missed your message. If you answered me, I missed it. On if I'm getting that right, Aviators, if that was the idea there. I'm doing a terrible job of following chat today. Typically when I've streamed, it's following chat gets me in trouble. I actually follow chat and I don't pay attention to the game. Let's see. Ooh, fancy alerts. Yep. I know, it's crazy, right? I was playing with this. Was it last night? I can't remember. I don't recall when I was doing that. Jordy McFishes. Thanks for following. Appreciate it. MacFishes. What was I doing? I got distracted here. Bed. Not bed. Rag. Start with rag. Rag. Now, I did a thing once where I held a button here. And it did like all of them. But I just tried like all the combos there. Nothing worked. Okay, cool. Did that work out perfectly? Other than one rag? Alright, cool. Hey, Weem. How's it going, Jordy? Thanks again for following. How did you happen across me, Jordy? How'd you find me? I know last time I streamed, I'm pretty good at remembering if I've seen names before. And yours I don't recall. So maybe you were in the last stream. I don't recall seeing it, though. Curious how you found me. How'd you find me? Somebody's been talking about my stream. The first rule of Weem Stream is you don't talk about Weem Stream. That's my rule. You don't share it. You don't tell people, because then I have to like try and be good. I have to try and play well. I have to stream correctly. Let's see. Shredding all this stuff. We're getting all kinds of clothes right now. Does the maple syrup... Is that just something... Is that just a drink? I can't remember if that's just a drink for thirst or if it, like, fixes your wellness / radiation. I don't recall. Cube stream yesterday. The flim flam fail. Yeah, that's what I posted in on the server, huh? In game, I forgot I said that. It's like flim flam fail. What the heck? There's a ladder in this house? Maybe this was the house I should have gone to. Can I, like, step off? There we go. That is weird. Oh, it's an elevator shaft. I get it. Elevator shaft that's, like, busted or whatever. So we're in, like, an office right now. Okay. Maple syrup is pancake topping. Yes, I guess there is that. Let's see. So unfortunately, I have a thing happening right now where my FPS is down. I can just tell visually it's a little stutter. I mean, it's not bad. It's playable, but it's not perfect, and I'm used to it being perfect. Sometimes alt tabbing can help. I might do that in a minute. Just to see. Actually, you know what? It's like, then it's fine out here. So it's just in certain rooms, maybe. Look at all the clothing. Should I bother anymore? Jeez, I have so much. Sweater, vest. There's like multiple clothes on here. I don't think I should be worrying about that anymore. What do we have here? Morphine. I'll take that. Jeez, so many clothes, you guys. Okay, I think I need to not worry about this so much. Maybe we'll move out of some of this residential area. I think that might be good. Drelu, welcome. Thank you for following. Appreciate that. Am I getting that right? Drelu. Drelu. Wolf is saying drink. Maple syrup is for pancakes. Yes, people are saying, but yeah, I think it is a drink. Whoa, hello. Hello, you guys. You didn't hear me. I don't have a hat yet, do I? Now we do. Sweet. Let's see. So yeah, let's. I'm gonna try and like stick to the shops and stuff now. Whoa. Because we have like clothing like crazy. Wow, Ween, really? Are you trying to destroy the air? Morphine's in the house. Sounds like a crack tent. Are you stuck there? Come on, buddy. Can I get you from there? I guess so. Oh, you're still alive. No. I didn't see movement. Look, you caused me to bleed. That's not cool. This is very not cool of you. I don't think I actually hotkeyed these yet. Hurry up, Wayne. Where are you in the map? I don't know. In the big town? I'm not sure. I don't have a GPS or anything. I didn't pick up a chart or something, did I? No. Can you can't make a chart, can you? Actually don't know. Whoops, D chart. Come on, Lean. Chart, that's not a thing? Like with cloth or something? Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, so I'm in the town, this town, and I'm not sure exactly where on the map that is. I couldn't tell you. Okay, this guy's burning. Does he have his back to me? I think so. I think that looks like the back of his pants, and his head's leaning forward a little bit. Yep, so we're just going to creep by him. One of the things I've never tested, but I've been told a number of times, so I believe it to be true, is if you're wearing fireman gear, those guys don't hurt you when they blow up. But every time I see that and somebody says, if you're wearing full fire armor or fireman gear, you don't burn from them. And I was like, but who wears all fireman gear, right? Because there's other stuff that's like better for storage. And storage seems to be the most important thing. How often are you like mealing the fire guys anyway, I guess? So let's see. It could be like drinks inside of there. Let's go in the gas station. I wish you could make a chart. I know. That'd be so cool. This dude's glowing. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what that means. I don't know why he's glowing. Should we find out? We do have a bed nearby, right? Oh. Did a little explosion there. Does this hurt me if I walk on that? No. Alright. I'm a man of science. I must test these things. Soup. So that's good. See? Beans. Alright. Like, I don't think food is too... Man, this map just has a lot of food, so I don't think it's really a big thing. But certainly the drinks would be nice to have. Oh, that's bad cola. Pork, 71. We'll leave that. Okay. Okay, what happened to Gangzy? Yeah, the Gangzy server is not updated. Only Paul can update the server. As far as I can tell, I'm looking over my other screen. No one's been able to reach Paul yet. Once the server's updated, somebody will post that in Discord, which I have open on site. Oh, GPS, look at that. You were curious where I'm at? Here's where I'm at. I actually don't know where. Oh, there we go, up top. So Paul's the only one that can update the server. Once he updates it, somebody will update Discord, which I have open and I'm keeping an eye on right now. Some people are chatting there right now, but we won't know. We won't know when it's updated until somebody actually gets in there and says something. Hello, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Jordy says there is a chart. Yeah, there is maybe you meant the GPS? I was going to say, we know there's a chart. We don't know if we can make one. I don't think so. Look at this park. This map is really cool. This must have taken so much time. I've played around with the level editor, and it is easy. It's actually really easy to use the map editor, but this stuff is time consuming. I mean, you can place these buildings down just, as they are, but, lining them up and everything, and there's so many, and so many little details around here, too. I was watching a guy stream, and he was playing on what I thought was this map. I couldn't tell. And then he said, I might go hit up the convoy. Is this the convoy? I don't know if this is what he was talking about. Could be. Military dude there. Oh, you're saying there's a chart by the gas tank. Gotcha. Well, we have a GPS now, so we're good. And we know where to go then. If I die in the back of the bed and I can't get my stuff, we know where a chart is. Let's think about this. See, I don't know the map very well, so this becomes problematic when I'm trying to decide where the commercial buildings might be. But tell you what looks interesting is these really tall walls. I don't know what that's about. Is this like the dark zone in the Division? Check that out. It's like all walled off. Let's see if we can get in there. I do see an opening through this zombie. There's a door. Oh, it's blocked. It's boarded. Huh, how do you get in there? How does one enter? Oh, here we have a door. Okay, I'm going to grab a drink. Hack a little bit, probably. 1 second. Okay, I checked Twitter while I was getting a drink there, just to see if Paul got back to me via Twitter. I sent him a DM about the server, which I always feel bad about because I was right when I was about to stream. That's when I noticed, oh, the server's not updated, and I mentioned it on Discord and nobody responded. So I thought, okay, maybe no one's told him yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and DM him by Twitter, and then I found out other people had already sent him messages, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to send, I don't want to be that guy sending a message. Paul's like, I know. So anyway, it's unfortunate. Reaper Evolved is here. What's up, Reaper? Thanks for following. Appreciate having you. I have a Discord community and a Discord channel set up, and we kind of hang there and game together. Reaper and Kolo here are actually from there. Vortak is there as well, though he has his own Discord too. Okay, I kind of want to get in there. It didn't look like that was going to get me through. I think, man, I might have been zoning though. Let me just take a peek real quick. Oh yeah, that's right. It was blocked up top and everything. How How might one enter here? Is it possible to go through here? Let's look. Oh, we have Armil here as well. What's Discord? Well, yeah, he would know. He's in the Discord as well. I didn't see Armil join. Welcome, welcome. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing a way through. That's back down on the street below. I might break my... Oh! I did not. I was gonna say, I might break my legs if I jump down there and then I fell. That's one way to test it. I'm gonna actually do a test really quick and just kind of alt-tab this. It's so in and out. My FPS is good now. It's just certain buildings, I guess. I'm probably not gonna be able to help that. I mean, if I had a ladder and like stuff like that, I could get over this. I could put some things down and climb over. Where are we at? I gotta look around my mic. Food and water are okay. You know what? A pharmacy would be great right about now. Just so I can be ready. Like, I didn't pass one, did I? No. Oh, no. Where'd that come from? Sprinty, sprinty, Weem. Sprinty, sprinty. Oh, no. We're low on life. I'm just going to try and sprint this off. And then we'll see who's left, if anybody. Might have that runner on me. Let's backtrack this way. Okay, who do we got? Anybody? Nobody? No? Okay. It's a little too crazy. Really need... Okay, I did hotkey one of these. Okay, fine. I did one thing right. It happens sometimes. Why was I typing bus? I wanted rag. It was like dress? I don't know. I guess I was thinking. I'm not sure. Oh, man. Terrible. Dress, not bus, Weem. Now that I have the stuff. Okay, we have a 3, we have a 4, we have a 5. Let's actually start from the other end, 5. And do this. I wonder what Valve is going to do with the Arc devs, because it does seem against some of the rules releasing paid DLC for early access. Yep. It's interesting. And I don't know about that specifically. I guess I just am... It's an interesting topic, a lot of people talking about that right now, and yesterday especially. To have that paid DLC come out. What I will say is, all of that stuff aside, because I'm just really not sure about the situation, I watched the video for it and I was drooling. I was like, oh, that looks so fun. And I've kind of been a little bit burned out on Ark. I think all of us have to some extent. We've kind of played it out. And even though you might look at that and say, well, it's just kind of reskinning, you know, it's different dinos and stuff like that, and everything. It looks so cool. They knew what they were doing when they put that together. They're like, people will like this. This will draw them in. Reaper says he may have went into a bit of a rant about it. Yeah. Loadman, I see Loadman has joined. Welcome. I wish I could take that plane. I think a helicopter spawns here. Seem to recall seeing something about that. Hopefully I can get back out the airport on the other side. I don't want to have to backtrack all the way back here. Ooh, these are tall walls, and there's a way in? Maybe. I really should take some of these flares, actually. That can get me by some madness. These are chemicals, right? Yeah. Okay. How do you hotkey something in? Jordy says. Jordy, you basically you right-click it and then you hit a number key. But do note that not everything can be hotkeyed, so it's a little goofy. Right? I like this game's simplistic art style. Indeed. Yeah, I like it a bit. Somebody was asking me. Excuse me. Somebody was asking me if, what I would change in the game, or what I would add to the game. And I didn't really have a good answer for that. I still don't. I'm not sure. But somebody said, what about graphics update? And I said, you know what? I am totally fine with these graphics. They don't need to go anywhere for me. Totally good with it. Graphics are not a hindrance to me for the enjoyment of a game at all. I had a hard time learning Dwarf Fortress the couple times I tried because it was just really difficult to know what to do. It's a complex game. Some people say it's the most it's the game with the steepest learning curve of any video game. I don't know about that, but I would believe it because it was difficult. It was difficult to pick up, but I ended up on a third attempt watching a tutorial series from Das Tactic, and that was great. It got me learning the game, but again, it's a game when you look at it, a lot of people are like, oh, these graphics suck. Well, I don't think graphics suck in any game. I think here's my take on graphics. Maybe no one would agree with me on this. There are no bad graphics in my mind. There are just the graphics to a game, and you prefer them or you don't. But that's it. It's subjective. Absolutely subjective. They can't really be terrible except to you personally. So a blanket statement like these graphics suck, I feel like you either have to qualify that with to me or not say it at all. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you could have a game that actually has, really amazing, modern graphics that are super realistic, and somebody else could say those suck because cars are terrible. They look terrible in that game, so the graphics suck. It doesn't really mean much. But anyway, that's just my take. I don't really hear anybody else kind of with that stance, though. So maybe I'm alone on that. But like I said, to me, there are no bad graphics. There's just graphics. There's just images and colors that represent these elements to the game you're playing. And you prefer the ones you're looking at or you don't. Can you power this on the ground? Interesting. It's like a light. I thought they were... Oh, because you can light the airport. That makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, right there is going to make some sense. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Jordy says I would increase the multiplayer. John Harn, am I playing on Gang Z? I am not. The Gang Z server's down. You just reminded me to double check. Yeah, it still looks like it's down. Down in the sense it's not updated. I actually would play on the server right now if you could roll back your unturned version, like your client version. I would do that, and I would play, without the latest updates, but it's not a thing you can do that I know of. Check this out, Practitioner. So I think there's games you can do that with, that you can say, let me go back to an older version through Steam. But I think it's kind of a thing that the developers can set up. So not all of them allow that. Okay, I really want to get in there because my wellness it's not terrible, but it will go down. Gwenny says, I love art graphics. Me too. Love it. I really enjoyed them anyway, and I was on like an okay card when I was playing a lot. But just as we were kind of finishing and about to let our server expire, which was like mid-August or early August, I got my new graphics card. I got the GTX 1070, and so I jumped in there and I was like, oh wow, it's so amazing. I was running full epic, everything just completely turned up, and I was getting anywhere between like 80 FPS to like 110, and it was just perfect looking. I was like, wow, this is just so amazing. And it almost made me want to play it again. Like, you know what? I just want to start over. So I think that's kind of the appeal too of that new the DLC is like, not only do I have this like great new card, but there's all new stuff to look at. Even if a lot of it may work relatively the same as things currently do. It just looked awesome. I was like, I want to do that. I actually really want to play Primitive Plus. I want to check that out. I'm told by people playing it that it has its problems, quote unquote. It has its issues. But Ark has its issues. One of the biggest that really was kind of driving us crazy was that we were losing dinos. They were just disappearing. You'd log in and they'd be gone. And that is a big deal. It's very problematic for a game where having dinos is like the major thing. We always laugh about that in our Discord. We're like, that's kind of a problem. But at the same time, I never kept a lot of dinos myself. Nox would have like, man, we'd get so many. I think we had like 90 some odd dinos. But like myself personally, I'm good with like 4. you know, 3, 4, something like that. And I did lose some of them, but at that point, once you get really going in the game, getting dinos is easy, and retaming them is easy. It's not a problem. So anyway, it's not too big a deal to me, but it would be nice if they could fix that. And it does present an issue, and this is kind of the thing people are saying is like, why are you releasing paid DLC when you're not fixing problems that the game currently has? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of a thing. Why am I driving the car, in case you're wondering? I was thinking I might park it close to this fence and potentially be able to jump over. I'm not sure that's actually the case. But you don't know until you try. I don't think it's going to be high enough. Okay. But we're going to try it. We're just going to pull this in. I don't think this is going to be high enough to reach that. And I pretty much have to back in there. Bump, excuse me. Coming through, pardon me. Or I could just go forward into the corner here, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that's not high enough. Even at this like angle, I think. Oh, weem. Well, it was worth a shot. Yeah, I'm really not sure how to get in there. You hated that you could fall through the world and lose your stuff. Yeah. I think that did happen to me one time. I did fall through the world once. Okay, here's the deal. I don't see, like, all the way down there. I don't see necessarily a way in, and I've already been going around this way for a while, so I'm actually going to backtrack and see if we can find, you know, something else. Maybe I'll just drive the car through until I run out of gas. Build a ladder. Yeah, that's true. I could build a ladder if I had wood. Maybe, I don't have a lot of scrap, do I? No, I was like, maybe I could build a metal ladder. I don't think I've ever built a metal ladder. I don't build much metal. It's just like a lot of work gathering that, and so like on the Gang Z server, I pretty much do everything in wood. I don't worry too much about it. Where are we at? 5%. Pretty much just want to get myself back over to this side so I can kind of continue from where I was starting to run to. That's good enough. Good enough. Reaper said, my poor little Quetz, it took 8 hours to... Yeah, for sure. Please don't blow up on me. Oof. Hurting. Yeah, it was brutal. Brutal. What's up, Profac? I didn't see you join, but I see your name in there now. Can we get in? Man. I would love to get in here. I mean, maybe you like fly in or something. I mean, obviously we could build our way in. We do have trees here. Whoa, hello, military. Oh wait, is that it? Free zone? Wait, what? Not free zone. What is this? Evac zone. That's what we want. I don't think... Do I have enough bandage stuff? I guess I'm okay. Pick some stuff up anyway. Okay, we have a bank that we can't go into. Let's see. Maybe around this corner. First time here, Profax says, well, welcome. How'd you find me? How did you find this stream? If you're here and you found the stream, somebody's breaking the first rule of the Weem stream. Profac is following. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. We do not talk about the Weem stream. I'm just kidding. Is that building open? Can I actually go into there? Because maybe that would let me through. Boy, this has been like a journey. I'm okay with this though. It's fun exploring maps. I've played around with a couple other maps in single player, and I find myself... That's me in Minecraft. It's just... Oh, these boards just didn't show up until you get close. In Minecraft, I just loved exploring. I think I explained this in the last stream too. I would just run in one direction for a long time, then stop and build a base. Thanks for following, Load. Appreciate it. I would run forever, stop, build a base, hang there for a couple nights or something in-game, and then move on. I'd be like, oh, you know what? I just feel like exploring more, so let's keep going. This is cool. I loved exploring, and that's what I'm finding here in Unturned as well. When I jump onto a single player new map just to kind of walk through it, I find myself just wandering forever. just because I want to check it out. Okay, let's try and resolve some of this thirst stuff. Thirst and hunger, before I forget. I just followed to see the little guitar dude. Yeah, Twitch alerts, which is now Streamlabs, I think it is. Like literally a couple days ago, they just changed. Had a bunch of default stuff in there, so I went with that. I'll probably make a GIF at some point, but for now, we'll roll with that. I thought it was cool. Of the options that were there, I was like, this dude's cool. He's rocking out. Cool that. We're at 65%. We're not going to hit up those vitamins or anything just yet. I didn't realize the quality on some of this stuff. I've got like 100% quality juice, 100% quality tomato soup. That's cool. 2 drinks that are like high quality. But we'll go ahead and drink this 79. Let's do this one. Oh, this is awkward. I'm not following Vortac. Let's see. Gwenny talked about the Weem stream rule break. Yep. It's a secret stream. You know what's funny is back when I did stream before, and when I say when I streamed before, that sounds like I did it regularly. I did it like once every number of months. It was super rare. But I wouldn't like really announce it. I did a few times where I post on Twitter, but sometimes I would just start it up. And only, you know, certain number of people, like a low number of people were following. And so like my stream would end up, like I think I streamed Minecraft a couple times. And there'd be like 3 people there, and I was just like totally fine with that because my thing was I'm gonna stream just when I'm playing anyway. And so it was cool. No pressure to you know, play well, not die, things like that. Pressures we feel when streaming apparently is the norm. Okay, I think I might stop looking through the residential-ish places. This is tough. I'm not actually seeing a way in, and it looked like it was going to be this way for a while. Whoops, I sprinted a little too much. And I think he did damage to me. I keep forgetting to look at my life when I fight these glowy guys. I like this map, I'll say that. Vortex says, yeah, for sure. It is a cool map. There's so much to explore. So much to explore. So, ladders. If I had a saw, or even an axe, I could get some wood and make ladders. I don't actually have a handsaw, do I? I may need a handsaw. I just saw this over here. I thought I'd come grab it. Still no Gainsey update. Bummer. Okay, let me back out here. I'm gonna actually alt tab real quick and see if I can get this this frame rate to change right now. And hack in your ear like crazy. Oh my gosh. I hope I didn't wreck your guys' ears. I probably destroyed some of you. I'm so sorry. I thought I hit the mute button but missed it. You guys see the entrance to this place? No? Okay. Okay, I see something. Oh wait, that's like a bus. That's the bus. I think that's a bus. Actually, you know what's funny? If I just had a crate or something, I could put it on top of a car and then I'd be able to hop over too. So Jenny B is using this bus. He got this bus and he decked it out. It's like his new like Mad Max style thing. It's pretty sweet looking. This one's wrecked, I suppose, but his is really cool. He's got a big tank on top to store fuel. He has like water barrels on it. All kinds of stuff. Super cool. Lucky your headphones are down, Gwenny. Yeah. Titan says it wasn't that bad. Vortac is just exaggerating as usual. Okay, so we're getting around this thing. I may have to give up this quest of getting in there until like I find a chainsaw. We may have to wander around and try to find some tools to build, you know, ladders or boxes or something to stack up. Is this a school? There probably won't be a chainsaw in the school or the library or the cafe. Oh wait, is that an axe though? Check that out. I was literally just about to say, or an axe would do. Awesome. There's an axe in the library for some reason. Some like shining going on here. Not that it was a library, but... Flare Fatal followed. Welcome. Thanks for following. I appreciate it. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting that to be Vortak. I don't know where he's at. He's supposed to be following at this point. Let's see. Let's equip the axe. Oh, it's already in my slot here. Was there a car? Is that bus broken down? We might be able to... I'm wondering if I can drive the bus. If so, then I could make like a... I could make a crate now. It's like all busted up. Oops, I started to sprint. I'm so used to sprinting. See, these guys aren't glowing. I'm not really sure what the glowy is. What does the glowy mean? I don't know. You did follow, didn't notify. Vortex a liar, guys. He's lying. He lies. No, I don't know. It may not have notified. Renatopera. I missed the name there. You know what's funny is I actually missed it when it happened, but I do have my stream up kind of minimized, like kind of small window, and I happened to be looking over and saw a notification pop up in my other window. So thanks for following. I appreciate it. Jaden says sometimes there's a delay. Yeah, that could be. I just like giving Vortak a hard time. You guys have known him for some time. Vortak and I met. You know what's funny? Vortak played a video game that I developed with two others. I did the graphics and like came up with the story and stuff like that. And two friends, so there's three of us working on it. They did the programming, and it was actually Vortak did a Let's Play series of it. He called the Epic Inventor Handbook. It was pretty cool. So we got to chatting from there, and then I was kind of just getting my channel started, mostly just to host videos of the game development, and then I just started doing this kind of stuff because I wanted to learn how to edit videos actually. It's like, I sure would love to know how to edit videos. That'd be so cool. I already know how to do graphic work and everything. But video stuff. I know, I can record myself playing games. Then I'd have footage I can learn to edit. And then the channel grew and I never stopped. And here we are today. Okay, so actually, to be honest, I've never made a ladder. I'm assuming I need like sticks. And you know what? By habit, I'm used to not picking those up. So I probably ditched any sticks that were here. I don't even know where the tree is I chopped down. There we go. One? Really? Just one stick? Or it might be planks. That might be why it's not showing up in my inventory. Pwah. Pwah. Oh, Epic Inventor. I think it's epicinventor.com still. That might be down though. I don't recall. I don't recall if that's back up or not. Basically, we finished it. It was our very first game. To try and give you guys the real short story, we worked together in web development and thought, you know what? We have the skills. We know how to make video games essentially because we have the skills that are used to make video games. So let's do it for fun. Let's make a game, even if it's just us that play it. Let's make a game. Let's try that. So we did that, and we kept working on it. And then I started kind of promoting it. Then I made a YouTube channel to post videos there that I was recording with like Bandicam trial versions that are like 30 seconds long or something. You can still see those. Those are like the first videos on my channel. But anyway, yeah, so that's kind of how we started going on that. But anyway, that game we actually finished in like 2012 early, and we had worked on it for a year straight. And at that point, we decided not to sell it. We were thinking about selling it just for like $1, $2, couple dollars, who knows. And then we decided, you know what? There's support involved. The game's a little buggy. It was our first game. We were just messing around, so let's just give it away for free. That's what we did, and then we stopped working on it. Such a blast working on that game, though. It was so fun. So much fun working on the game. Tons of work. We worked on it every day for a year. Lots of hours, too. I actually worked on Epic Inventor, I think more than my actual daytime job. A 40-hour job, but I was spending more than that over the course of a week. It was madness. Okay, so I don't think... Oh, there it is, ladder. So we need what? Tape? And more sticks. Now, if I had a handsaw, I would actually be able to make the sticks. That would be a cool thing. Any plans to do more game dev in the future? Loadman asks. Nope. I loved it. It was amazing fun. And I'm even okay with the time investment because it was so much fun. But the reality is, for me to do that, I'd have to quit YouTube. There's no way I could do both. YouTube has taken over that time that I was using before. So I'd have to quit. What did I want? Is it just sticks? I can't remember. Stick, yeah. Yeah, like you can make sticks if you have a hand saw, which is a thing I don't have. I had it before I died. Would I find one here is the question. I don't think so. What is Epic Inventor about? Jiden, it was heavily inspired by Terraria, which had just come out at the time. When we were working on it, basically we were playing Terraria like crazy, and I was like, can you imagine if you could do like this in Terraria or that? And we're like, well, I think it was Forrest that mentioned it. Well, we could actually do that. And I was like, yeah, actually we could. We know how to do these things. So anyway, largely inspired by Terraria. You cannot dig into the ground or anything. It's not pre-established, but it's randomly generated like tunnels through the ground and stuff. So you basically just go explore like a maze underneath. And then there was like pre-built rooms, caverns that I made, and then they randomly get snapped together. And you just find loot and come back up, and you could build in a town, and within an area you could like build prefab buildings or structures and stuff like that. For example, if you wanted to build a crate, you could. You had a designated area you could put it down in. So yeah, it was cool. Last I knew, we had like, I don't know, a couple 100,000 players. That is like that many downloads, and you basically submit your email to download it. So a good chunk of people played it. It was pretty cool. If you really want to check out something fun, and this will be a little Easter egg if you want to check it out. Do a search in Google for Rock Paper Shotgun Epic Inventor. There's an article about it on Rock Paper Shotgun, which I thought was amazing because I was on that site all the time. So to see our game, them do a little article on it was awesome. But anyway, if you do that, Rock Paper Shotgun Epic Inventor, it should be the first link. They have an article and it's like Epic Inventor has a bright future or something like that. Go down and read the very first comment. I won't say what it is. What I will say is that I came up with the name for the game Epic Inventor. So keep that in mind when you read that very first comment. I don't think that comment has changed. I looked at it, I think, this year at some point. I think I look back, it makes me laugh. So anyway, yeah, a little Easter egg there. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. We actually, I did a couple interviews with a couple different sites, and Rock Paper Shotgun was just a really cool thing. I still check out RPS every day, or almost every day. Sorry, you guys. I know I'm wandering and rambling at this point. I want to make a ladder. I don't want the berries. We're going to skip the berries. But I need tape. Tape is what I need. So I guess that's what we're doing. I got to keep that in mind. We're going to try to find some tape. I could search these homes back here. Jiden says he's downloading it. We'll play it. Cool. Vortex seen the comment. There you go. Yeah. So I was all excited about the game, all this stuff. They did the article. I thought it was amazing. And then that was the very first comment. And I'll be honest, like, is a little bit of a bummer, but I never really let those kinds of things get to me. I was kind of bummed. I was like, that kind of sucks. But oh well, it is funny. I actually did laugh about that. All right, Vortec, we'll see you later. Streaming and editing is not great for your PC. Yeah. Thanks for stopping in, though. Appreciate it. Thanks for following, too. Much appreciated. I'm going to check the time here really quick. 12:05. Technically, we're like running up against where I was going to stop the stream. So I know that this is probably not what you do if you want a stream to be successful, but that's not too big of a concern to me. But what I do know is right now that Proxy is streaming. She said 3 p.m. Eastern, so noon. So she's been streaming for, if she's on schedule, she's been streaming for about 5 minutes. Proxy is amazing at streaming, by the way, guys. She's so good. I was watching her stream, and she just multitasks like crazy. I cannot do it. Maybe in time I could do that, but she's way good at it. I've seen a number of people stream, and like I said, she's just awesome. Awesome at it. Let's see. Yeah, see you later, Vortec. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Discord. There's some posts there, but not about the server being updated. Let me stand here a second. I'm actually going to double check my phone. Nope. Okay, nothing from Paul yet. Yeah, I don't think Gang Z is going to be a thing. By the time I got on there, I'd really be looking to wrap things up. So she's bossum. Yeah, she's the boss. She's the boss. Man, I'm gonna keep playing this though. I'm gonna keep playing this single player. Maybe not, in stream because I think I will wrap the stream in the very near future. Probably in the next 30 minutes, maybe less. But do me a favor, actually, you guys that are here right now. If you do move over to her stream, just tell her I said hey. I would definitely appreciate that. We won't call it a raid because maybe when I finish here, I'll see who wants to go over there with me and I'll go check her out. But if you end up leaving early, which is totally fine, just tell her I said hey. That would be great. Or if you end up in Fox's stream, if he's streaming, I think he might be waiting for Gang Z to come back up, but you could tell him I said hey. Be much appreciated. I'm trying to think. I thought I saw a hardware store, and I was like, did I see it back in this direction? Because a handsaw would be cool. I'd love to get inside of this place. Or if I had the helicopter, actually, that'd be really cool. Proxy's not live yet. Okay. Yeah, she said 3 Eastern, so she's probably just running a little bit behind. Oh, you know what, though? The Gang Z server's not up. She might wait for that. Although, it seems like she would probably stream CSGO. But maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, PMS Proxy. Yep, she's in Negan's, same gang as I am in. One of them there Negans. Let's see. Kind of just curious about this stuff over here. We got the pizza place, but you'll check the nice lady out. Yeah, she's super cool. Everybody's super cool, honestly, in Gang Z. Like, man, it's crazy. It's one of those things where you just, like, I feel super fortunate just to be a part of it. Even if I was not doing videos at all, it's amazing playing with them. Everybody is so great. Did I not have a backpack already? I actually thought, like, oh, is this better than what I've got? Oh, wait, maybe I do. Okay. Cool. Same size. Kalohe's back. What did he miss? You didn't miss anything, Kalohe, really? Just me wandering, babbling, rambling on. Weem coughed. I did, very loudly. So, fortunately for you, your hearing will be just fine. Oh, this is like the little racetrack over here. Check this out. I forgot about this. I heard about this. That's cool. These have gas in them? Can you drive them? Aww. That's a bummer. These are kind of in the way, too. If you did bring a car and wanted to drive over here. I know, what map is it? Washington? One of them actually has like around an oval racetrack. That'd be really cool. That would be very cool. Again, I looked at my thirst and I thought, you know what? Here's the thing about me, because I'm so bad about thirst and hunger. If I see it, I kind of just need to do it, like right when I think about it, because, yeah. Otherwise, it definitely becomes a problem. We may have to go back into town, like, proper to find that hardware store. I was pretty sure I saw one. Let's sprinty. Actually, what's our XP at? 51. Let's throw the sneaky on there. Yeah. Hold up. 25? Yeah, there we go. I was like, hold on, wait a second. I think we've got some room to do some survival there. You were hoping I found the cure? Yeah, in the time you were gone, I've cured the server. Okay, so this is some kind of, like, it's probably related to the military or something. Let's check this out. I know there's, like, guys on the other side, military and stuff, the convoy. Oh, this is like a lab. So this might have pharmaceutical style stuff. Chemicals, I don't care. That's the thing. Biohazard hood. Awesome. Oh, is that... You know what? That's what that is, I bet. They're like radiated. And that's what's causing my wellness to go down so much. This map just got a whole lot cooler. It was already cool. That would be a beneficial habit to get into. Eating. Yeah, I know. For sure. Oh, that's really cool. I think that's what's going on. I was actually wondering why it was dropping so quickly. So we have filters and we have a hood. Is the hood like a gas? Yeah, it's the gas mask on this. That is so cool. Man, that's cool. Look at that. Oh, actually, you know, I forgot I'm single player. I can actually tweak my camera around here a bit. Whoops, that goes through the world. There we go. There's a good view of us. Sweet. Okay, cool. All kinds of chemicals. I've already got the mask. We're good. I grabbed some filters there. Okay. And I know, like, the tall bushes here are a problem because I know there's military there. Let's actually go the other way. Oh, the green stuff is the same as in the dead zone. Yeah, I'm guessing so. On the Gamedev server, I have not been to the dead zone yet, so it's just a thing I'm a little bit unfamiliar with. I've been way focused on crafting, building and gathering. So I really want to get out there. I'd love to go to the oil rig, but you got to fly out there. And right now, OPB had the helicopter, which Maz stole and then blew up accidentally. They do have a plane, but I would imagine I don't think it'd be impossible, but it wouldn't be easy to land that on the oil rig. Personally, I think I could do it. I love flying. In the single player, I've actually flown quite a bit. Mostly the helicopter, so I'm pretty good with the helicopter. The plane, I'm okay with. But I think I could do it. I'm confident I could land the plane on the oil rig. John Harn, how do you do that phone trick on the Gamedev server? Photoshop. I work with Photoshop. It's my day-to-day job. And so yeah, I Photoshop that. I make it, and then you just bring it into the video as part of the editing process. I use Premiere. That's wire. It's not tape. Adobe Premiere, and then just bring the images in. They're transparent, so I can like rotate them, spin them. They don't cover anything up. Works really well. So yeah, I graphically create the phone. I graphically create like the different screens, and I can like cycle them, and then the image itself I can then like rotate in the video. So when you see me pull it out, like usually the first time I pull it out on screen, I rotate it into view, and then I just turn it on or off if I'm using it or not. I figure I don't need to go through the whole rotating animation every time. But that's been super fun because people can send me messages. That's just been a blast. People send me all kinds of messages. Some of the most random weird stuff too. I haven't seen the hardware store. I mean, it really doesn't feel like, could it have been down there? Maybe. I was gonna say, it really doesn't feel like there's a whole lot over here that's outside these walls. So I was gonna cross the bridge, but oh, it's a grocery store. That's right. And then the pharmacy. Okay. I don't anticipate finding a handsaw in any of those places, so we're going to keep going. Cruising around. But yeah, like I said before, we're probably going to wrap this up pretty soon. Look at my time. Okay. Chirpa is actually saying that the Gamedev server has been updated. It's unfortunate timing because we're pretty much out of time for me, but yeah. But if you guys end up watching proxies, like I said, tell her I said hey. When I fully close this, I'm gonna hop over there. So maybe you guys want to cruise with me. Those of you who are still here, but yeah, we'll do that, and I may jump onto the server onto Gamedev. So if you're watching like Fox or you're watching Proxy or something, you may see me in there, roaming around. It just won't be streaming. But I do like the idea of streaming on Fridays. I may stream next Friday, but then I am gone for 2 weeks in Italy, so I won't be like making any content for a couple weeks, and I probably won't pre-record any content because the Gamedev content I've been like kind of highly like editing that, and it takes a bunch of time. So I don't think I will have anything happening for 2 weeks while I'm gone. Basically September 10th through the 25th. I will not be streaming or have videos up. That may change. I might do some other game that's like easier for me to kind of put together in a hurry, but we'll see. I'm not entirely sure. All right, Kalohe, thanks for stopping in. Kalohe's at work and he's kind of checking us out here. Much appreciated. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this. Let me actually just kind of back out of here, hopefully safely. And I kind of want to find my house, the house I'm posted up in. I'm watching the Discord, talking about the server being back up. Some people are jumping in right now. Boy, it's hard to see if there's any zombies in this chaotic mess. I know there's military near me. Okay, military there. I don't know where my place is. Oh, I think it's all the way down there. Somewhere. I just kind of want to get to a safe spot outside of the, like, this chaotic mess. There's a grenade and maple syrup. Oh, come on, Wayne. I'm going to actually scoop these up real quick. Military vest. Ooh, military vest. Sweet. We got some more space there. Cool. We'll take a grenade. Sticky grenade. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's do something fun before we go. Why don't we do something a little fun? Can I see those guys? There's a backpack inside the bus. I don't care. There we go. Okay, let's do this. We have a flare. Let's just chuck this here. Is it just the two of them? 3. Anybody else? 4. Awesome. Okay, then we're gonna go to this guy. So this is what I call the Jenny B trick. He actually mentioned this to me. We were talking about flares or something. He's like, "Oh, I like to throw flares and then throw a grenade down." Now, sometimes this doesn't just kill them outright. Sweet. That did this time though. I've done that before in the grenade, and it's like just kind of barely damaged them. I did see another grenade over there, sticky grenade. Anyway, yeah. Oh, look at that saw. Sweet. An Alice pack. Whoa. Hold the phone. Wow. Ooh, and I like the desert military vest. Man, jackpot or what? That is awesome. How cool. Alice pack. Yes, we want the Alice pack. Oh my gosh. That was excellent. I'm really glad I did that. Very cool. So now we have a chainsaw. We actually could cut down more. Oh, but it's the tape and stuff for the ladder. Anyway, yeah, okay. I was going to say maybe we'll make a ladder, but yeah, we're not there yet. We'll go ahead and cruise out of here. See, this is what happens to me. I always think I'm going to stop, and then I don't. Every time. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, like I said before, I've done that a few times where it's just it's like damaged them all, but didn't actually kill anybody. That was really cool. I think I may just log like maybe in this place here. This is probably relatively safe. Some food in here. Yeah. All right, we'll do this here. Okay, so anyway, I do want to thank you guys for watching. Man, I really, really appreciate having you guys here. Those of you who followed especially. Those of you who already did prior, I definitely appreciate that. It's been fun. This is, again, my second stream this year, 2016. And I would love to do more. I love being able to just hop in a game and play. And just streaming allows me to actually like put together some content. Without the editing. And I love the editing. It's fun, but wow, it takes a lot of time, especially with what I've been doing with Gangzy. It's been, hours of editing instead of like 30 minutes or something. So anyway, this has been super fun. I want to do more of this. I think I am going to post this over to YouTube. That's the idea. I did the last one privately and looked at it, and I just didn't end up posting it. Oh, thanks for the follow, Yuri6. I ended up not posting it because I had a long period of lull in the beginning and I was kind of setting things up, but I think I will post this one. So anyway, yeah, I do want to thank you guys once again for following. Maybe if Gwenny could help me out, if you wouldn't mind, Gwenny, if you could post a link to Proxy's stream if she's up, that would be awesome because I want to jump over there. So we'll see if she's online right now with her stream. I'm not sure yet. Oh. I'll always take a separate knife. Maybe I'll just kind of look through here real quick. I guess that was probably it in this house. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of wait and see if Gwenny can get the link. Hello, Helios A7X. I'm sorry about your timing. I'm actually just getting off, but I'm thinking about hopping over to PMS Proxy's stream. I guess I can post the link. Gwenny's saying yeah, post it. Maybe you can't. I hope I didn't mess something up there, did I? Oh, she's not online yet. Okay. Well, how about this? I think Fox. What about Fox? Is Fox streaming yet? I guess I can look too. Is Fox streaming? Actually, let me drink and eat first. Maybe somebody can answer that for me while I do this. I'd like to come back and just kind of be ready to roll here on food and drink. Let's do that again. Fox is streaming. Okay, maybe we can get a link to Fox's stream. That'd be great, and we can jump over there. Hop over there and at least say hi with some of you guys. Let's see. My food. That was the other thing. I keep having to look around my mic. Okay, so if we can get a link to Fox's stream, there we go. Gwenny's got it. So there you go. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I'm going to jump over to Fox's stream as well. So I hope to see you guys there. If you do hop over there, let him know that Weems says hi. Tell him that Weems sent you. And thanks again for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time.